Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 2 from exercise 7.3 chapter 7 coordinate geometry. In my previous videos, I've completed the distance section and area of the triangle formula, examples 1 to 14, exercises 7.1 and 7.2. Question number 1 from the same exercise. If you have not watched this video, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Question number 2 from exercise 7.3 chapter 7 coordinate geometry says, in each of the following find the value of k for which the points are collinear. So there are two parts of the question given here. First of all, let us understand the question here. So here 3 coordinates are given and we have to find out the k value in the given 3 coordinates for which the points are collinear. So this is the condition given here. Whenever there is collinear points, always remember collinear points lie in a straight line. So let us name these points as A, B and C. Here I've taken these 3 points in a horizontal line. It can be any direction, it can be a vertical line, a slanting line. So any 3 points lying in a straight line are called as the collinear points. And also, since there is no enclosed figure formed, therefore area of such 3 points will be 0. If we have collinear points, then area is equal to 0 because there is no enclosed figure formed like a triangle or a square or a rectangle. Whenever we have an enclosed figure formed, then we can find out the area of such figure. But here, since all the 3 points are lying in a straight line, therefore the area is equal to 0. Similar kind of problem we have solved in exercise 7.1, that is question number 3, using the distance formula. Here the distance AB plus BC will be equal to the distance AC. So this was the condition used and we found out the k value using the distance formula, right? So here we will use the area of the triangle formula and we will substitute the area equal to 0 to find out the value of k. So let us solve the first part of the question, whose points are given as 7, -2, 5, 1 and 3, k. Here we have to find out the value of k. Now let us first assume, given the points, let point A be 7, -2, point B be 5, 1 and point C be 3, k. Write down here, since the points are collinear, therefore area will be equal to 0. Area of triangle formed from such 3 points, that is ABC, is equal to 0. Here there is no triangle formed, all the 3 points lie in a straight line, therefore we are considering the area of the given 3 points to be 0, right? So now let us write down the area of the triangle formula and find out the k value. So therefore area of a triangle is equal to half into, also I've taught you the method how to remember the area of the triangle formula. So since triangle has 3 vertices, that is 1, 2 and 3, let us write down that, and we have to move in any one direction, that is in anti-clockwise direction, or you can move in a clockwise direction also. Here I am considering anti-clockwise direction, right? So we will take here, since a coordinate is formed by x, y, so first we will take the x value, x1 into, in brackets we are going to take the y coordinate, that is y2 minus y3. Similarly, we will move to the next vertex, that is x2. So we will take here plus x2 into bracket y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. So in this manner we will write the formula and it will be easier also to remember. Now let us assume point A to be x1 y1, point B to be x2 y2 and let point C be x3 y3. Now substitute all these values in the formula. Now since we already know that the area of the triangle ABC is 0, so we will write here area of triangle equal to 0 is equal to half into, what is x1? x1 is 7 into y2 is 1 minus y3. y3 is k plus what is x2 value again? It is 5 into y3 is k minus y1. Here y1 is minus 2, so this minus and minus will become plus 2 plus x3 value is 3 again into y1 minus y2. y1 is again minus 2 minus of y2 is 1, right? So sending this half to left hand side, this will become 0 into 2 by 1. The numerator and denominator will interchange when it goes to the left hand side. Simplifying further, this is 7. Let us open the brackets here. 7 into 1 is 7 minus 7k plus 5 into k is 5k. Again plus and plus will be plus. 5 into 2 is 10 plus again 3 into minus 2. What is plus into minus will be minus. 3 into 2 is 6. Again plus into minus is minus. 3 into 1 is 3, right? So this 0 into 2 by 1, anything into 0 will be 0 here, equal to, first take the number. So we have here plus 7 and plus 10. So we will add that first. So that will be plus 17. Then we have minus 7k and plus 5k. Since we have minus and plus sign, we are going to subtract with a greater number sign. So 7 minus 5 will be 2k, and since we have a minus sign here for the greater number, we will take minus 2k. And let us again simplify this minus 6 and minus 3. So we will add here with a minus sign. So minus 6 plus 3 is 9. So what is 17 minus 9? It is 8. So 0 is equal to 8 minus 2k. So let us send this minus 2k to the left hand side so that it becomes plus 2k, right? So 2k is equal to 8, or send this 2 to right hand side again. So k is equal to 8 by 2, cancelling 2 1 times, 2 4 times. Therefore we get k value as equal to 4. So here we found out the k value as equal to 4 for which the points are collinear. Similarly, let us solve the second part of question. Now coming to the second part of the question, where the coordinates are given as 8, 1, k, minus 4 and 2, minus 5. Here again we have to find out the k value for which the points are collinear. So whenever the points are collinear, they lie in a straight line. So let us assume the points to be A, B and C, and since this A, B and C doesn't form an enclosed figure, therefore area is equal to 0. Write down, let point A be the first coordinate, that is 8, 1, point B be equal to k, minus 4, and point C be 2, minus 5. And since the points are collinear here, since the given points are collinear, therefore area of triangle will be equal to 0. Here we will use the area of the triangle formula to find out the value of k, substituting the values in the formula. So therefore area of a triangle formula is given by area of triangle is equal to half into, let us write down the formula by writing down the vertices, that is this first, second and third, and let us take in a cyclic order. So first we will take x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. This I have already explained in my previous videos. So let us assume point A to be x1 y1, point B be x2 y2, and let point C be x3 y3. Right, now substituting in this formula, since the area of the triangle is equal to 0, is equal to half into what is x1 value, it is 8, into y2 is minus 4, minus of y3 is again minus 5. So this minus and minus will become plus 5, plus x2 is k into y3 minus y1. Here y3 is minus 5, minus of y1 is 1, plus x3 is 2 into y1 minus y2. So y1 is 1 minus y2 is minus 4. So that minus and minus will become plus 4, right? So now let us send this 1 by 2 to left hand side. So this will become 0 into 2 by 1. The numerator and denominator interchanges when a fraction is sent to the other hand side. equal to 8. Let us simplify. Minus 4 plus 5. So here we will subtract with a greater number sign. So 5 minus 4 is 1. And since 5 is a greater number, so plus sign will come here. So we'll get 8 into plus 1 plus, here let us open the bracket. So plus k into minus 5 will be minus 5k. Then plus into minus will become minus k plus 2. Here 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 into 2 is 10. So this 0 into 2 by 1 will be 0. That is equal to 8 into 1 will be how much? 8. And minus 5k and minus k. So here we have to add with a minus sign. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So this here we are going to get minus 6k plus 10, right? So 8 plus 10 is how much? 0 is equal to 18 minus 6k. So let us send this minus 6k to the other hand side. So we are going to get 6k is equal to 18, or k is equal to 18 by 6. So 6 one time, 6 threes are 18. So therefore we got here k value as equal to 3, for which the points are collinear, right? So this is how we solve this question number 2. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 3 from exercise 7.3 chapter 7 coordinate geometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and NCERT Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 7 coordinate geometry shown on the screen. Thank you.